Hi guys, this is my Carbon Z Yak 54 from Eflite, and I've had this for about a month now, and it's a very cool plane. It's one of the best planes I've ever flown. Actually, it's the best plane I've ever flown, and I'm going to make this video to share with you some of the issues, some of the defects that I found on this plane. They're not very big defects, but you know, after paying a lot of money for this plane, I would prefer not to have to deal with minor issues that I found. So the first issue that you can see here, it's paint. The paint is not really the best paint in the world, because this was made after just 1 hour in the sun. After the first hour in the Italian sun, the paint started to come off like a very, very thin film coming off from the nose and from other parts of the plane. So I might have to buy some similar blue paint to cover. Also here you can notice it's coming off. So also the red stripe here, it's coming off. So well, and here on the wing also I'm finding new spots every time I look at this plane. So this is the main fault. The second main fault is the screw system to attach the wings. Now if I manage to flip the plane, okay, so these two screws here, they're very tight, and it's very difficult to put them into place, because every time I fit my screwdriver inside that hole, I end up taking off some of the foam. So in the end I decided to keep the wings attached all the time, because this plane is very easy to carry in my car. It's not very big, so I will leave the wings in place all the time. Let's see the other defect. Okay, the canopy is really fragile, so I might have to add some glue here, because I'm really afraid this canopy may come off in flight. That is not nice, I mean. And the other funny thing that I found on this plane is actually this hatch is very solid, it's very good, but once you open it, you find out that there is an on-off switch here. This switch gives power to the whole plane. I mean, once you connect the battery here, you have to turn the plane on using this switch. But after the first couple of times that I tried it, this switch was fitted here. Where's my finger? Oh, here. Yes, this switch originally was here, but after the first 2 or 3 tries, it came off. It fell down on the bottom of the battery. So I tried to secure it here with some tape, but actually I'm pretty afraid that this thing is going to cause some trouble, because I don't really know what's the reason for this, because this is an electric plane and it doesn't need a switch. I mean, you just plug in the battery and it's ready to go. So I don't know why they made this switch. I think I'll just cut the wires here and solder them, because I don't really need this. It's here and it's always in the on position, so every time I plug the battery in, the plane is turned on automatically. So what other oh yes, the problems, some other problems are the aileron throw. If you move it to the maximum, it will end up stuck in this position, and it's basically impossible unless you do it from the servo, unless you move the servo with your hand to put the control rod back in place and the aileron back in place. Actually, I'm not I'm trying to do it now, but it's pretty hard. Okay, and some other problems. Oh yes, the landing gear is pretty weak. because as you see I had to put a new prop in here because after the first 2 landings this landing gear is too weak and it just folds on landing, and it's too elastic and you end up scratching your plane. As you can see, there is a big hole right under the prop here because actually the fuselage, it's very easy to land and make the fuselage contact the runway. I guess that's just also me and my poor landing skills maybe. Anyway, my opinion on this plane anyway is very positive, because if you get all these problems, it really flies nice. It's really the best 3D plane on the market right now, and even after all this defect, it's really worth the price. It's really worth the money. I'm pretty satisfied, and I look forward to fly it many times in the future without crashing it. Okay, so this is it, and talk to you guys next time. Thank you.